1996 was a year filled with impactful events from World Series to plane crashes to influential rapper Tupac's death. The year started with Janet Jackson becoming the highest-paid musician in history. She signed a 4-album contract with Virgin Records, making her $80 million. She surpassed stars like Madonna and even her brother Michael Jackson. On January 6 to the 8th, the North American blizzard of 1996 hit the eastern states. It was announced to be the worst blizzard in history, killing more than 150 people. On February 2nd, 14-year-old Barry Dale Lockhart shot and killed his algebra teacher at Frontier Middle School in Moses Lake, Washington, while also injuring 2 students. He held his classmates hostage until his gym teacher got control of him. Barry was sentenced to 2 life terms plus 205 years of prison with no parole. On February 16th, the movie Happy Gilmore was released. It featured Adam Sandler as the main character. It made $10.1 million for its opening weekend. On April 27th, the show Dexter Laboratory premieres on Cartoon Network. Dexter Laboratory went on to make 78 episodes in 4 seasons. In 2003, the show got canceled because of inappropriate actions like showing the middle finger and mooning the audience. You can still watch and stream the show on HBO and Amazon. On May 11th, plane ValuJet Flight 592 that was headed to Atlanta from Miami, Florida crashed into the Everglades. After 11 minutes of Flight 592 taking off, a fire was detected that caused the pilot to lose control of the plane. 5 crew members and 105 passengers were killed. The fire was caused by oxygen generators not having safety caps on. On June 5th, the NBA Finals kicked off with the Chicago Bulls playing against the Seattle Supersonics. The Bulls had just come off a 72-win regular season. The Chicago Bulls won the series 4-2. Michael Jordan was named Finals MVP. This was his 4th time winning the award. On June 25th, Jay-Z and 2 friends founded their record label company Rockefeller, where he also released his album Reasonable Doubt. His album sold over 1 million copies, and he became one of the most influential rappers of our time. A few weeks later, on July 2nd, rapper Nas released his album, It Was Written. It became one of the most lyrically dense albums. Nas was nominated for a Grammy in 1997 for Best Rap Solo Performance. He didn't win a Grammy until 2021. On July 17th, TWA Flight 800 was heading to Paris from New York's JFK Airport. Minutes after takeoff, the flight exploded midair over the Atlantic Ocean. All 230 passengers were killed instantly, including 16 students from Pennsylvania Montoursville Area High School French Club. Causes of this explosion were never truly discovered, but investigators say it could have been an electrical failure. The flight and final destination has been confirmed to be loosely based on this tragedy. On July 19th, the Summer Olympics in Atlanta began. And just 8 days later, the Centennial Olympic Park bombing killed 2 people and injured 111. The bomber was identified as Eric Robert Rudolph. He himself called the police to warn about the bombs. He placed 2 more bombs 2 years after and was on the FBI's top 10 fugitives list. He was finally arrested in 2003 and was sentenced to life without parole. On September 7th, Tupac Shakur, who was considered one of the most influential rappers of his time, was shot 4 times in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas, Nevada. The news took everyone by surprise. Tupac then died 6 days later in University Medical Center. He was only 25 years old. He was the first artist to be #1 in Billboard's 200 while serving time in prison. MTV also nominated him as the top 2 MC rapper of all time. He has had a huge influence in hip-hop culture even till this day. On September 29, Nintendo released the Nintendo 64 in North America. It was launched with just 2 games in the United States: the very popular Super Mario 64 and Pilotwings 64. From October 20th to 26th, the Baseball World Series went on for 4 games between the New York Yankees and Atlanta Braves. Over 36 million people watched the New York Yankees take the 1996 World Series championship of Major League Baseball. It was the Yankees' first World Series title since 1978. New Yorkers filled the streets with confetti to celebrate their victory. On November 15th, the movie Space Jam was released. It featured Michael Jordan as the main character. This movie was made for children and featured the most popular cartoon characters ever. Many NBA stars made an appearance in this movie, including Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing, and Larry Bird. What do you remember from 1996? Let us know in the comments. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. Thank you for watching.